quite so easy to get into. I don't... Oh, actually... Oh, this actually doesn't have that bad of an entrance, because you can drive in and there is turnaround space here, which not typical of these fields. You're usually straight into the grass area, but it does mean we can get this thing through the gate. Grab the last one and go find the other whatever it is. Okay, I can count that as done, and we can shut the gate. Sadly, I can't claim it till we deliver them, so 68 is hay. That means the other silage is over here somewhere. Oh, I do not remember how to get there. That's a track. Let's go down there. Oh, that's right. We turn around the north side of this field, and that takes us to the grass fields, and I can see a lot of little grey bales. So we'll go grab those. I probably don't have to go left here. I think I can go straight on, and this will take me to that field. Nice. Alrighty, let's pick up the rest of them. And yeah, so plans yesterday, as I said, we had court case, the fugitive did not show up, so I actually ended up cutting the grass and making our first planter for the deck, and that turned out fairly well, except I didn't cut the ends long enough, so I have to trim one of the lower planks in the planter itself in order for it to fit. So I've got to cut that piece of wood. I've got to screw it all together, drill some holes in the bottom for the water to get out, and then it's up to Mrs. Osa to line it and plant some stuff. I think she's planning on going to one of the local nurseries to get stuff to plant. And she can do that next week during the day when I'm working. That was the friendly Barry. Welcome to my stream and thank you for the follow. So yes, she can do all of that. We did buy the dirt to put in it, but I do need to draw up another cut list so I can get some more lumber for a second one. And for the second one, I will try and cut the ends long enough that I don't have to narrow the base planks. Okay, that is done. That's all of them. Let's fold that up and figure out how to get out of here. How do I get out of here? I am here. I'm guessing I can go straight down there. Looks like a good direction. It looks like there is space. So these, as I said, these are just going to be deliveries and income from the sale of bales. Oh, we are struggling up this hill. And the view is the wrong direction. There we go. And this, I think, should take me to the main road. And of course, the money we get now should cover a service and I don't know, maybe just the service for this. Trailer's at 97, so that's fine. Oh, we do need to service the Massey, which is going to be a lot cheaper to service. That much is certain. Anyway, get this all down to the BGA. What else? I'm fairly certain I did spray our grass field last month after we picked bales. We can't cut it this month. We've got to wait till June. Sadly. So, no spare silage for cow feed today. Really don't know. Okay, we have 32 pounds. Let's get this thing unloaded. See what we can make. And it doesn't matter if these bales bug out, because as I said, they vanish as soon as they hit the sell point. That's 10,000. That's actually not too shabby. We can then claim 8,000 and 3,000. Nice. Okay. It's 23,000. Let's fold that up. So we'll go back to the main yard. I'll just park this up in the main yard for now. We'll drop the tedder off, we'll get the windrower. Actually, I can do that manually. Sorry, I can do the windrowing automatically. I can, set off a worker on the windrower. Let the Massey run there. And we can figure something else to do, which may involve planting the corn. I think that's probably the best bet. I'm fairly confident if I took the cedar over to that field now, I could plant sorghum in it, but I do want to try out corn and see how we can work it, what methods we have. We'll either be able to mow it and leave a maize swath, which we can then bale and wrap, or we're going to need a corn forage header and or maize forage header and a forage wagon and a silage bunker and all of the fun and games that entails, which may involve selling the Anderson wrapper, because I'm pretty much not going to use that again on this series until Giants fixes it. that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Oh, I also want to buy some more beehives for my canola fields. Let's maximise the canola production and increase the beehive stuff, whatever that is. Okay. Swing around the lamppost, hit the lamppost on the way in, scrape some paint off, and I will park this, I guess here is a good enough place as any. Turn that off. So we do want to service that, but not right now. You think you're done. I think you have things that got missed. So we will fix the missed bits, and actually the missed bits are, let's go forwards, outside the bounds of the field, which is why some of them got missed. And as I've said before, when I'm doing the mowing manually, I'll usually turn the swather on the outside of the field. Oh, I missed a bit in the middle. Just so that we're pulling the grass away from the edge, and then when we come to ted it, the grass is still within the bounds of the field. The risk I have here is that while the tedder is for the most part within the bounds of the field, some of the grass that it's throwing out of the back may fall outside of the bounds and we lose it. It's not horrendous, but yeah. Next time you come to do the field, there's all sorts of grass on the outside that were there from the last time you came through. Probably is some here, truth be told. Lift, 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 lift. Thank you. And drop. Nope, actually that's not hay there. So this is 68, which I do believe where we were finished up. I just go north from here, and you see we're dropping hay in that grass track, in that track there. Maybe we can fold that up now. So there is the potential that this hay, we're not able to row it or do the other thing, bale it. Okay, 96 hours on this thing. So no surprises that it is kind of pricey relatively pricey to fix. And we may end up getting rid of it at some time. For now, I like it. It's serving us well. I do need something a little bit heavier. Up in the sort of the 160 to 200 horsepower to do things like the bale wrapper. This tractor can't run that bale wrapper. It can run the baler, but it can't run the bale wrapper, or the other baler that we have. It can run tedders, it can run windrowers, so it's a good tractor to have around, but it is getting a little bit aged, so switching over to something a little bit bigger, a little bit newer, might be a plan for the farm. The only piece of equipment that we will probably keep for years is the harvester, because you only use it a couple of hours a year, and so it's. Now, this needs a service. I don't think the windrower did, so we're okay with that. Give that a little bit of a clean so we can see out the front window. Put that down, jump in there. Yeah, windrowers, the tedder's fine. So I'll drop off the windrower, which goes over here this time. Drop, thank you. I think I will get the Vermeer attached just in case. Good grief, I'm doing owl head turns at this point. Just in case this needs a service as well. 70%, yes, needs a service. Okay, I just turned my head 360 degrees. That's probably not good for my health. Anyway, I'll put this in the workshop. I do believe that's more than enough money. Actually, Massey Ferguson, very cheap. Vermeer, super cheap. And FS125. I'll get out of the cab so I can actually see what I'm doing. So we'll do the tedding back, or the rowing backwards. I'll start from this end, work my way back to the supermarket. And then last thing I've got is baling again with this tractor. And look into a seeder, I guess, with 22,000 in the bank. This will not cost much to... is that mine? That's my canola. Yay. And this is mine. Also my canola. So yeah, the barley we are going to whole crop this year, so that there is a supply of barley in the robot feeder for winter. And then if we get to a point where we have no money and we have we have a shortage of food, actually that doesn't work because we need to buy, I'm not going to buy any mineral feed until I absolutely need to use the stuff in the feeder robot. Oh, this field is just awkward. Well, it is what it is. Let's get that lowered. And lower it. Oh, I need the there. I'm not too fussed about missing bits at the edge right here because I'm going to be doing most of the... You know what? You're not going to do this very well, are you? No, just... Sorry, as I said, I'm not going to worry too much about missed bits along the edge because baling is all going to be a manual task. So we'll just do what we can as we can do it. Alrighty, you are 25 degrees. Where is 0? 0 is that general direction. Select the worker and you go. So we'll we'll gather what we need to. And again, it's our baler, so you know, whatever left inside it that doesn't go to the contract is our hay. We just have to make more somewhere else. Let's go find the Fent. Hi, Fent. Oh, we do have the weight on the front. That's good. Let's go find ourselves a little planter that we can drop some corn in. Nice. Ooh. Let's try and stay on the road. That's also a good plan. But yeah, as I was saying, I may rely less and less on the robot and just do the grass maize silage mix and grass during the summer. But I do need more grass fields. That might involve replanting the field southwest of the farm with grass. We purchased that as a grass field, but I immediately turned it into an arable field just because I felt I needed more arable crops out of the farm, and it does have slightly nicer soil. But I'll bring up the map when we get to the store and see what's what. I think obviously with the barley, if we make whole crop silage, I don't have to collect it immediately. I can leave it on the field to ferment, which is 1 month. And barley is harvested before you can plant the field by a month. So I'm not in a big hurry to clear the field before moving it. And then we'll move it with the Anderson and drop that straight into the cow shed. Anyway, so what we have is here. So this field is ours and grass. This field was grass when we bought it, but we turned it into an arable field. I might put that back as a grass field. So we'll have 51, 52, and eventually 53 will be purchased as a grass field. And I will use all 3 of those to feed the cows during the summer. And then during the winter we need grass silage and maize silage. So we're going to have to turn into a maize operation rather than a a maize operation rather than a barley operation for the most part. So that's that thing. Check store sales again. Wow. So what got sold? They sold... Oh, the big giant cultivator and the bale trailer. That's fine. We need a planter. Planter. There's the planters. And... okay, those 2 go together. That's big. Too big. That's way too big. That's too big. That's too big. That's small. 70 horsepower. Has an unrealistic setting for seed and fertilizer. Oh. Okay, I could put the... No, really don't want to. I'm not going to fill it up with fertilizer. This thing is 150 horsepower. It's fine. 6 meters. Has a tiny thing. Okay, that's 3 meters. Has a much bigger capacity. That's 6 meters. That is 4.5 meters. Has a bigger capacity. Look at that. I say 595. That's not going far. This thing takes seed. Oh, that takes seed only. 600 litres, and then that is where you probably put the fertilizer. No, where's? Well, that might be. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confusing. That's possible. So we can go quite big horsepower, but not that big. 220 was our maximum. Huh. Should I buy that? Should I lease that? Why is there a dog in my door? Excuse me a minute. Hello, what do you want? You can't come in. I'm sorry, you can't come in. I'm allergic, among other things. And you're not mine. You need to go home. Well, it looked like a wolf among other things. It's really weird. He's just wandered up to the doorway and he's just standing outside the door. Do I see anybody lying? I have no idea what to do with this dog. I mean, really, he just walked up the pathway, walked up to the door, and just stood at the door and looked at me. Very strange. Okay. So, what was I saying? I will lease that, and then we will figure out the next thing. So, details. Lease. Oh, let's. No plate. Lease. Oh, 3,200. Back. Now the question is that a seed hopper or a fertilizer hopper? I don't know. He is still standing on the doorstep. Dog, go away. Unfortunately, I am seriously allergic to dogs. So, that is the seed tender. Or the seed thing. So, we will take this. I'm not kidding. There is a dog standing on my doorstep. Oh, no he's not. Nope, now he's just standing on the front path. And when I don't have any animal food, because I'm allergic to dogs, so I don't have any. Okay, I'm guessing the Massey Ferguson is still doing the rowing, so that's a good thing. The thing is,